Hello everyone, and welcome to live at Old Town Quilt Shop. Normally we do this on Wednesday, but we're doing it today on Tuesday for a variety of reasons. Anyway, these are our hours. So to come here in Orchid, I'm confused because it's Tuesday. Okay, so we're open on Mondays from 3 to 7 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday from 10 to 4. And we're always closed on Sundays. And then you can always shop online with us. So we have all of our products, well, 99% of our products online at the on our website. And of course you can email us or call us if you have questions. All right, so let's look at what has come in this week. So we've been a little busy. Oh, okay. Whoops. Oh, no. Oops, we're having technical difficulties. Okay, so we've been a little busy with things coming in. So we have jack-o'-lantern silhouette. So this is a black on, it's black on black, so they kind of show up as silver, but they're little silhouettes of jack-o'-lanterns, really cute. So this is from Timeless Treasures, and they're $13.80 a yard. And then we have Dottie Spiral, also from Timeless Treasures. And this one is pastel colors in swirly dots. It would be a really cute background for something bright or nice sashing. It's just a fun dot because we love dots. Okay, and then we got some new white on whites. And so let's see, we have this fancy schmancy little thing here, which shows you what the white on white, is it showing up? Oh, good. Okay, so it's white on white. So these are tossed scissors. So kind of cute. So it's kind of nice being able to see what the white on white looks like. So this is also from Timeless Treasures at $13.80 a yard. And then from Dear Stella, we have these, it's called Giving Me Butterflies. And they are big butterflies and little ones on, again, a white on white. So it's kind of fun. We get to see what they look like. So special little things. So this is from Dear Stella. They're $12.55 a yard. And then from Marcus Fabrics, we have Toolbox Floral. So these are just basic florals in kind of the more muted colors. So we've got this sort of, I don't know what you call it, kind of a dark peachy color in the little florals. And then we have the neutral beige. And again, the florals are in a darker version of that. And then we have kind of a tealy aqua, a sagey, I don't know what you want to call it. It's kind of a different color, but again, the same floral. So these are all from Marcus Fabrics, and they're $15 a yard. And then we have from Dear Stella, Crimp. So these are little swirly crimped things. I don't know what they're actually supposed to be, but it's a nice basic with some movement in it. So we have a blue, and then there's also a green. So it has it's kind of the tone on tone, the two colors. And then we have a very pale lavender, and then a peachy salmon color. So there's those. So Crimp from Dear Stella, again, nice background fabrics with a little movement. And then also from Dear Stella, we have Moonscape. So these are again, more of a tone on tone. This is a kind of a goldy buttercup color. And it's got the little dots running through it. It is semi-linear. I mean, they're not perfectly straight, but it's kind of fun. It would be great as, sashing, binding, even a, part of a block. So we have the, this kind of buttercup color. And then we have two different pinks. One is a really bright one, and one, is a little more muted. So, and it's got the, the white, the dots are more, they're not perfectly white, they're almost a you know, a lighter shade of the color that they're in. And then this one is black. So we have these from Dear Stella. So they're called Moonscape. And then we have some new patterns. This is really cute. It's called the French Twist Pouch. So it just makes a small, you know, 7 by 11 pouch, but they show it with cork, which of course we have. So we have cork available. And then this is either scrap friendly or charm pack, you know, whatever you want to use. So cute little boxy pouch. So it's called the French Twist Pouch. So this would be, you know, really a relatively easy one for beginners. So you just need, you know, something for the bottom. You could use canvas, or you could use cork, or, you know, just another fabric. You know, it doesn't matter, and to coordinate. And then your scraps or your charm packs. 5-inch squares, yes. Okay. And then we also got a book from Moda, Piece by Piece Home. So it has 12 different patterns in here. So there's, I know I saw them. Oh, there they are. Okay, so there's a little something for everyone in here. So they're, you know, well-written patterns and just different things. And you can obviously do them in all different fabrics. So, you know, just a nice book. Shows, you know, again, like I said, it's well written. You know, instructions are easy to follow. So easy, you know, I'm sure some of these are quite easy, and some of them are a little more complex, but, you know, this book, and remember, our books are always 30% off. Okay, so that's the new things that came in. We also got a few more basics, but you know, they're basics, and so you'll see them on the shelf. So, but we have upcoming classes. So in this month, later this month, June 20th, we have Silver Star. So this is a small wall hanging, or you could just make that, you know, that star as the center of a larger quilt. You can do it. It's your quilt. You can do whatever you want with it. So that will be taught by Dolores, and that is on June 20th from 10 to 4, and it's $35, and you'll need the pattern, which is, I think, $3.99 or $2, and then whatever fabrics you're going to use. And then we have another sneaker class coming up in August. So those sneaker classes usually fill up pretty fast, and they're popular. So you need to let us know in advance. How far in advance?
Mid-July.
Mid-July. By mid-July, whether you're going to do it or not, because we need to get your size to buy the shoe base. So we bring in the shoe base, and then you quilt your fabrics and sew them on there and make beautiful shoes. And then we also have beginning quilting coming up. So this is 6 sessions. I don't know if we've quite decided what the quilt is going to be, but you will learn the basics. If you just need to go over, if you just want a refresher, that's great. But, you know, we're going to start with, you know, how to select fabric, you know, how to square up your fabric, you know, how to do an accurate 1/4 inch, and, you know, so, you know, binding, borders, all the pieces of the quilt will be covered in those sessions. And then we also have another Bella Coat class coming up. Again, it's always been a very popular class. So you get to make a coat, and it has different options for the sleeves, for the back, for a hood. So you can, you know, customize your coat however you want. So we're going to have that class, and there will be, I think, a couple sessions prior to that you can come to for, you know, fitting, to do a muslin, you know, mock-up of your coat to get it fitted exactly the way you want it before you start quilting all that fabric and putting a lot of time and effort into it. You want to make sure it's going to fit. Okay, so that's what we have coming up. And let's see, is it next week that it's Farmers Market? Yes, so next Wednesday will be farmers market, and we will be, of course, back on our regular schedule of Wednesdays. But the farmers market is right across the street from us on Markham Street. So, and it's always a lot of fun. There's, you know, lots of vendors, lots of good fresh food, lots of already cooked food. You know, there's food trucks there, and there's always entertainment. And there's something for the kids as well. So it's you know, it's a great farmers market in the evening. It's a great way to get together with your friends and neighbors. Okay, I think that is all we have today. All right, well, thank you for tuning in on Tuesday instead of Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.